Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So, today is Friday, and I'm sitting here in front of the little inventory that I have for eBay, and I have come to the decision, which is a decision that I've been thinking about for a very long time now, of not quitting eBay, but putting it on the back burner for a minute. So, let's talk about it. Okay, so here's what the haps is with eBay. For those that's been following me for a long time, you know that I started eBay about 2 years ago, something around that time frame, okay? And I only did it because I was in between jobs and I needed to make a little bit of extra cash. And believe me, in the beginning, it was great. I was making a lot of sales, especially during fourth quarter, which is normally the end of the year around the holiday season. And as time went on, it just kind of like, went into making a whole lot of sales to no sales at all. And that's where we are right now. Over the past year, I've had two transitions with my living situation, and so it's made it a little bit, I'm not going to say tougher, but my focus has went a different direction. I do work from home for those that don't know, so I put my focus on that. You know what I'm saying? I decided, well, okay, since I'm not making that many sales, I'm going to put most of my focus on working more hours with the Rise to supplement the money that I would have normally made through eBay in the beginning part of eBay, right? Now, I don't get me wrong, I like doing eBay. I love the sourcing aspect of it just because I love going to thrift stores and garage sales and stuff like that. Um, the only part that's not so interesting about eBay is the listing part. It takes forever because it's just a one-man show. Gathering the items, doing the research, taking the pictures, listing them, and all of that kind of stuff is kind of time consuming. But at one point I had created a schedule for myself to do it on certain days at certain times, or I would do it in between my shifts, because with the Rise you can make your own schedule. So if there was a time where I had maybe like an hour break, I'd schedule myself for like an hour break, then I would list a couple of things, so on and so on. But these last few months or so, my sales have plummeted. And it's not because, well, I'm not going to say it's because of eBay and the whole traffic and all that. A lot of it is my fault because I'm not focused on eBay as much as I used to be. Because, see, I used to do my own marketing, share my items to social media platforms, and I even was making videos about the items that I sold, items that I purchased from the thrift store, those type of things to kind of market my store. Because I did upgrade to a store right before my whole living situation changed. And so I was doing the $20 a month situation, and the whole idea of the upgrade, because at the time I knew that I was going to not have to come out of pocket to pay my eBay fees, store fees, and all that kind of stuff. The products were going to pay for itself. Well, over time it has come to a point where the money is literally coming from my personal, account and stuff like that. And I don't want to do that anymore. You know what I mean? I don't want to pay $20 a month and then I'm not even at least breaking even, because there's no point. The only problem with that is once you sign up for a store subscription or you upgrade to a store and you go to try to cancel it, there's a cancellation fee. And I think the one time that I did try to cancel my subscription for a store, it was going to be like $60. And I'm like, $60? I just gave you guys like $20 a couple days before that. But I didn't want to do that. I didn't think it made sense at the time. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to still do it. I'm still going to push it. I'm still going to go sourcing. I'm still going to make an effort to try to get some things sold. And then I would sell like maybe one or two things every couple of weeks or once a month or something like that. So now it's to the point where I don't sell anything. And I'm just being honest. Recently, like maybe a month or two ago, when I went on eBay to my store to kind of look at everything, because a lot of listings had ended, I did see an option for a starter store for like $5 a month, which was not available at the time that I had actually upgraded to a store. So what I did was I said, well, I would rather spend $5 a month and keep the store open just in case I change my mind and I want to start back listing and things like that. And I would maintain it that way. And I would keep a few items in my store, you know. But the reality is, I still don't have the time or the focus to do all of the marketing and to go sourcing and things like that. Because for one, um, I'm on a budget, okay? And I want to stick to my budget. I want to be more disciplined about the budget that I set up for like household and stuff like that. And so I don't want to take any money from that, because the money that I was using to go sourcing was money that I profited from selling items on eBay, right? So we're in October. The fall season is coming up, and I every day for the last 2 months I've been sitting at my desk, and I have my inventory right next to my desk, and it's just sitting there, like it's just sitting, like there's spider cobwebs around the bin and all that other kind of stuff. And I'm like, you know what, none of this stuff is selling. A lot of the items have been on in my store for the past like year, and it's still like sitting. And I do understand that you do purchase items or you source for items that are going to be sitting for a little bit, but the momentum of my store is just not where it was, and I just don't have the time because I have a busy life. You know what I mean? I don't have as much time as I did before to actually focus full-fledged on my eBay store. So I have decided that I'm just going to get rid of the inventory that I have. I will keep some things. I will kind of go through some things and maybe keep it for myself or give it to my sister. And the only thing at this point that I'm going to keep that I actually have left that's listed in my store are the neckties. Um, they don't cost that much to source for. They're easier to list. They're easier to store. And that was another issue with continuing on with eBay. Because I am living in someone else's house, I don't want to take up a whole lot of space with a bunch of stuff that is just sitting. So I didn't want to keep adding and adding onto my inventory, not really having uh, a place to put it all. You see what I'm saying? Without it looking cluttered or anything like that, because we are going through a whole home renovation situation here. Walls are getting painted, trash is getting thrown out, items that are no longer being used are getting redonated, stuff like that. So it didn't make sense for me to keep piling on and piling on items that I'm listing in my store if they're just going to sit there, And I know that the holiday season is coming up, and I know that you tend to make more sales during the holiday season. However, what I did learn about that is the things that sell faster are like electronics, cell phone accessories, toys for kids, lots like kids clothing lots and stuff like that, which I don't have any of that here. I just have women's clothing. I have a couple of men's shirts, and then I have a whole bunch of neckties, and I have some coffee mugs that I had purchased that I was going to try to list, or well, I did list, but um, I only sold one out of the bunch that I purchased, trying to get into hard goods, but I lost interest in that like really fast once I realized I messed up on the shipping. So what I'm going to do today, because today I need to get it done. I've been saying that I'm going to do this all week and I haven't done it, is go through the little inventory that I have, which I'm going to show you guys here in just a moment, and just redonate 90% of this stuff. Okay, so here's my inventory. Not a lot, I know. It's nothing compared to a lot of the resellers here on YouTube, where they have stacks and stacks and stacks of bins and clothing racks full of clothes, shoes, jeans, and all that stuff. And I commend every single one of them for even doing eBay full time. Hey, if it worked, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But for me, this is all I have. In this box, there's nothing but neckties. And I do sell neckties. At one point I was selling a lot of them, and I was selling a lot of jeans. That's not the case, or that hasn't been the case in the past 2 months. But I am going to keep the neckties because they're easier to store. As you can see, I just got it in a shoebox. And here's some coffee mugs. Some of them are personal mugs for myself that I just threw in here. And then others, you guys see me. I made a video about that. A thrift store haul where I picked up mugs, and I talk about I was going into hard goods and stuff like that. And then this bin right here contains every piece of clothing that I have for sale. Some of this stuff, like this, has not been listed yet. These ties have not been listed yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and list those because, like I said, I'm not getting rid of my store. I'm just not gonna be focused on it as much, and I'm just gonna stick with the stuff that is easy to list. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go through all this stuff, kind of show you guys what's all in here. I thought about allowing my subscribers to pick what they want to have. However, I just really don't want to go through all that. Like, I don't want to pay for shipping and all that, because I would rather just give it to you and then I pay for the shipping, but I just don't want to do all that. Run to the post office and that whole shebang. So I'm gonna go through this box and we're gonna empty it out, and I'm gonna use this bin for something totally different. Okay, so y'all know what I thought about doing. I actually, before I've come to the decision that I was just gonna redonate all of this stuff, I was trying to debate on if I was gonna just put everything in lots. You guys see my t-shirt? This is like my favorite sports t-shirt, so that's why I wear it a lot. But I thought about putting all this stuff in lots and then selling it like that, but then that would mean I'd have to take new photos, relist them as lots, and go through that whole shebang, and I just don't have the time. So in this bag, it's nothing but full tape. eBay tape. So I'm going to keep that just in case I need to tape something up, some boxes or something in the future. I don't have to go to the store and buy tape. I can just use that. So I'm going to keep that. And I actually got that tape. If you have a store subscription, you normally get like a coupon. I haven't received one so far this year, like a coupon to purchase eBay supplies and stuff like that. I got those from the one time that I did receive like a $25 redeemable eBay supply store coupon or whatever, and that's how I ended up with all that tape. So so we're gonna just go through this stuff. These are not listed, but they're white and they're a size 20W, and so these are gonna get redonated because I don't wear that size. And actually my sister gave me those to list on eBay because she didn't want it anymore. So because I can't fit it and I am purging this inventory, I'm just gonna redonate it. She also threw this shirt in, which is cute. It's white though. I'm not good with white clothing. Like, I don't know, I feel like every time I wear something white, I just attract stains, like ketchup stains and dirt and all that. It's like a magnet for those type of things. This is cute, so I'm not gonna keep this, but it is cute. It looks comfortable. It just, you know what, I'm gonna try this on. So I'm gonna try that on and see how it looks. If I like it, then I might keep it because it is my size. It's a 1X. These I definitely can't keep because I'm not itty bitty. You know, I do have a little weight on me. So these are some Paris Hilton jeans that I purchased at the thrift store. Just never got around to listing them. And I probably could. These probably will sell, but you know what, you guys, you have to do what works for your life at the moment. And right now, eBay is just not my top priority. These are a size 5'6", and these are some Route 66 denim jeans. So we're going to go ahead and redonate those because I did purchase those to list, but I just never got around to it. Here's some kids' shoes. Olivia wore these boots like maybe once or twice when she could fit them. These are a size 1.5. She wears a 5 now. And y'all. So I'm trying on some of the clothes that I'm deciding that I want to keep. So this is one of the shirts, and it's a size large, and I can't believe that it actually fits. I thought it was going to be like snug around the waist or whatever, but it's actually pretty loose. I love animal print, so this is definitely going to be a keeper. Okay, so here is another shirt. I know the shorts doesn't do it justice, but I'm only trying on the shirt. But this is not tight fitting at all either. It looks smaller before I put it on, but this is a size, I think this was the 1X. Oh, maybe it's a 2X. I don't know if you guys can see it, but anyways. So yeah, this one's going to be a keeper as well. With this, I'll probably just wear it with maybe some black jeans. Okay, so here's the other shirt that I was thinking about holding on to, but I wanted to try it on first. And actually, this feels kind of like pajama gown type of like material. But it's cute though. I can see myself wearing this with a pair of jeans or something. I don't know. It's not too snug. I still got a little bit of room. I got a little bit of weight on my stomach, so I'll be trying to find shirts that ain't gonna hold me like that. But this one works. It's an extra large, so I think I'll hold on to this one as well. Okay, so this is where I'm at with this process, y'all. I'm having to stop and start and all that kind of stuff because of work. But those are all the clothes that are going to be redonated. I still have to go through this box. And these are the shirts that I decided to keep. It's just 4 shirts, but, you know, whatever. I'm still going to let Olivia try on that shirt. I'm still going to keep the neckties. There was 2 pair of jeans that I thought I was going to be able to slide into, because sometimes I like to think I'm smaller than what I really am. But I was proved to be incorrect with that. One of the jeans, it just was a no-go, and the other pair of jeans, the ones that I was really hoping for, the size 15, as soon as I shoved one of my thighs in that thing, it was no, I was already feeling uncomfortable, and I didn't even have both of my legs in the pants yet. So girl, gotta work out. So let's see, with this box right here, this has coffee mugs as well as mugs that I actually picked up that I was going to keep. So I'm about to go through this and I'll be back. Okay, so these are the ones that I decided to redonate back. I have a set of 3 of the Coca-Cola mugs, and since Coca-Cola is my favorite soda or soft drink, I kept the cleanest looking one. These you can kind of tell they've been drank out of multiple times, so I kept that one. Then this is a NASCAR mug. I'm not a huge NASCAR fan, but whatever. So I'm redonating that one back. This one is a Cayman Islands and a Rica mug. And then I'm redonating those 2 champagne glasses. And these are the ones I'm actually keeping. I'm keeping this Coca-Cola mug. This is a Seahawks beer mug, and I need to ask the hubby if he's a Seahawks fan. I can't remember if he likes them or not, but if he does, then I can give this one to him. And this is a Red Lobster glass. We went to Red Lobster for our anniversary last year, and I ordered a drink where you could keep the glass, so I'm going to keep that. And then I'm going to keep these Marilyn Monroe glasses because I just like them. These actually do sell on eBay, but I never listed them. I listed the coffee mugs, but I didn't list these glasses. And I'm going to keep them because they're purple. And I'm kind of debating on if I want to keep this mushroom cup or not. It doesn't have the recipe on it. And I think I might let this one go and find one with a recipe actually on it, because I sold one that was a tomato soup recipe, but there's been a couple of times that I've been to the Value Village and I've seen these type of mugs with the recipe on it. So actually I'm gonna go ahead and let that one go. And those are just some unopened DVDs that I had in the box that I had listed at one time but didn't sell. This coffee mug, y'all know I love leopard or animal print. And then I've got the Mr. coffee mug, and I'm actually missing one because I have a Mr. and Mrs. This was a wedding gift, and I found this. I thought it was so cute because it's like a purplish pink blinged out coffee mug. Oh, and one of the little thingies just came off, and I was thinking to myself, oh, what is that? Is that like a dead spider or something? Anyways, I've got to clean these out, but I wasn't sure if I was going to use that one for like a pen and pencil holder. So anyways, you guys, got that done. I'm so excited. One thing off of the to-do list. And now I've just got to get all of this stuff upstairs. So thank you guys for visiting my channel. I hope this motivated you to do something productive around your home that you've been putting off for a while. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.